Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I'm Inxlaura123 and in this video I'm going to be giving you a bookcase tour. So this is the bookcase that I've got in our bedroom. I've also got a bookcase in the spare room, a bookcase upstairs in the loft, a bookcase downstairs in the front room. I've got a lot of books, okay? But in this video, we're just going to be concentrating on this bookcase here in the bedroom and also the piles of books that I have as well in the bedroom to show you what I have. So, I will say all of these books that you're going to see here are books that I have not yet read. So these are on my ever-growing TBR list, okay? The books that I keep are mainly downstairs in the front room, like on that bookcase there, like on my series and stuff like that, or standalones that I've just like really loved and connected with, I've kept. But all of these are literally books that I haven't read yet, and I will get around to reading them. I just haven't yet, okay? But I honestly, it's like having my own personal bookshop. It's great. And as you'll see from the different titles that I'll show you in this video, I am a very kind of mood reader kind of person. Like, I don't just read the same genre. I have to be in the mood for this kind of book or that kind of book. So that's why I have a lot of kind of different stories and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm blabbering as ever. So I'm not going to like get every book out of it, like of the, bookcase, because that'll just take ages and I can't be bothered, if I'm honest. I'm just going to kind of show you the books, like the sides and the titles of them. Let us know in the comments section down below if you have any of these books that you see in this video. Also, let me know what book you're currently reading and if you're enjoying it or not. And yeah, okay, so let's get started. Right, so as you can see, I have lots of little figures on each shelf that kind of cover the books a bit, but what can I say? I like cute stuff, so like if any space that I have, I'll be putting like, Care Bears on and trolls and lol dolls and stuff like that. So I'm just going to quickly take the figures off of this top shelf here. Okay, so all the little figures are off. I probably need to dust this, but anyway, we'll not say about that, will we? Right, so first of all, we've got Slay. This is by Brittany Morris. I'm not going to go into like every book what it's about because we'll be all night, but like just certain ones I will. This one is supposed to be really good and I've wanted to read it for so long. And same with a lot of these books. Every time I get them, I'm like, oh, I really want to read it. And then I'll get new books and they kind of get, forgotten about. But I will read this at some point in the next few weeks because I've really heard so many good things about Slay. This is, what is this one? We Are Blood and Thunder. This is like a fantasy. I do like fantasy, but like I have to be in a real zone for fantasy books because there's always so much to read and learn, like the world building and the characters and stuff. But I do like my fantasies from time to time. I've got a couple of like these kind of young adult girly books. This is was it The Friendship Vows of Emma Nash. I read number 1, which I can't remember. Oh, Editing Emma was number 1. And this is like the sequel, and I've still not read it. But it was really cute, like just little kind of fun read. We're kind of going with the vibe of Geek Girl, that kind of thing. Also got Holly Smell, I think, who also wrote Geek Girl, if I remember rightly. I'm sure she did. Anyway, this is like the first in the series of the Valentines, which I've still not read this. But yeah, there we go. Look, Geek Girl. I thought it was her. But yeah, I don't know why. I've just not started that series. I think because I love Geek Girl so much. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that is the first in the new series from her. This one up here, as you can see, most of my books are that way. You'll see the odd few that I've kind of put in that way, trying to fit in the spaces. This book is my book of the month that has been selected by my lovely fiancé Nathan, and it's called Girl Missing by Sophie Mackenzie. Every month he picks a random book from one of my mini bookcases, and this is one he chose this month. So it's a thriller, which is good, young adult thriller, which is cool. We have Veronica Henry, who I love. When I first got into reading, like properly reading, like a good few years ago, I was always reading books like this. And then, I don't know, I kind of got bored with those kind of books. But it's Veronica Henry. She's an amazing author. I read a book ages ago from her called The Beach Hut. And this is like based on the beach and around the beach huts, but there's a wedding. So I have to be in a sort of mood for that, like a romance kind of vibe. I keep saying the word vibe, and it's really annoying, sorry. Anyway, I've got Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. I've got another thriller here, Dangerous Girls by Abigail, was it Hass, is that? Abigail Hass? Defy the World's Claudia Gray is number 2. I will be honest with you, I have like this problem where I read so many books, right? If it's a series, I struggle remembering what happened in like the last one, especially if you've left it quite a big gap in between reading them. For example, if I've read like a trilogy one after another, I'm fine, I remember everything. But if I read one year and then, you know, book two the next year, I forget what's happened. So, you know, I have to reread what happened online. And anyway, so I know roughly what this was about, like a robot and stuff. I can't remember anything really, but I know I like the first one, so that's the number 2 for that one. Then we got Slay. This was one of these books that, and by the way, there's a lot of that you'll see on this bookcase, that I just went into Waterstones or any bookshop, I suppose, like charity shops or whatever, and I'm just drawn to a cover. There's not a particular reason. I'm just like, oh, it looks nice. And this was one of those kind of cover buys, but it does look pretty cool, I suppose. Meet the biggest band on the planet. I think she's like a demon killer as well or something, I don't know. This is Steve Camden's. It's about love. I really loved his book called Tape. It was really, really good, but I didn't like the second one he done, which I can't remember. Anyway, this is from him. We've got, what is this one? Me and Mr. J by Rachel McIntyre. This is like a schoolgirl with her teacher kind of book. Ooh. Up here is a brand new book actually that I've slotted in at the top, Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. I also did Wilder Girls, which I have over there. We've got the readers of The Broken Wheel recommended. This was one of those books that everyone raved about at the time, and I have, but I've not read it yet. We've got the last in the series of The Dark Days Deceit. Really love that series. I don't know why I've not finished it off, but anyway, I will at some point find out what happened. We've got a book called Gangster Rap by Benjamin Zafania, I think that is. And we've got a couple of Holly Bournes here. I do love Holly Bourne. How Hard Can Love Be and Are We All Lemmings and Snowflakes. I've got the awesome Rainbow Row Eleanor on Park. I don't know why. I think I've read that. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. I'm sure I've read it. But anyway, this one here is by Hazel Hayes called Out of Love. This is supposed to be really sad. So like about a breakup and stuff. So is it the kind of book I want to read? I don't know. Sometimes you do need a sad book. I'll give you that. But then we've got Wilder Girls, as I say, which everyone seems to love. So I have got that to read. This one looks really cool. A Song for Ella Gray. This one I got in a charity shop for like 50p or something. And once again, this is a book I got in a charity shop as well. The Book of Speculation. This is all about witches. There's Wilma, my goldfish. Hold on. Wilma. Hello. Hello. Anyway. You notice when you talk to animals, you get a baby voice. Well, I do anyway. Right, down to the next shelf. Let's take this stuff off. Okay, so I've got Pride. By, I can't remember who it's by, Ibi Zoboy. This is like a new modern twist version of the classic. And then we've got Lady Jane, the Not Entirely True Story by Cynthia Hand, Brodie Ashton and Jodie Meadows. This is just weird, like, I don't know why I bought it, but anyway I did, so we'll see. This is Carrie Hope Fletcher's All That She Can See, which is all about cooking and magic and stuff. We've got The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Caroline Mackler. The reason why I got this is because I absolutely loved 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, so don't really know much about that, but I know I love her writing. We've got a series all along here, lots of series. What is this? We've got Fragile Eternity, Darkest Mercy, Radiant Shadows. I don't even remember getting these, but they're all here. I think they're all here anyway, by Melissa Marr. Let me know if you've heard of this series. I think it's like fairies, possibly like dark fairies or something like that. I've got another little trilogy here as well, which I think is quite similar. Is it Elegy? Is that how you'd say it? Elegy, Hereafter, Arise. Over here we've got Bloody Rose, which I loved, the first one. This is by Nicholas Ames. I can't remember what the first one was called. Hold on. It's going to bug me off. Oh, yeah, it was it. Kings of the Wild was absolutely awesome. So that's number 2. The only thing is, it does take me a long time. They're quite chunky reads, but I did like number 1, so I will get around to reading it eventually. Got a little kids book here because I'm you know, big kid. I got this in like the Works or something for like £1, called Witch for a Week. I like witches, all right. We've got Sarah Watson's Most Likely. This is a brand new book that I literally got the other day. Waterstones, really excited for that one. Jojo Moyes, The Giver of Stars, which, you know, it's Jojo Moyes. She's supposed to be amazing. I've not read any of her books, but I really like the sound of this one, and it had like a really good rating, you know, so thought I'd check it out. Oh, I missed a couple here. Sorry, I've missed Sisters Red in the middle by Jackson Pierce, and also Music and Malice by Alex Bell. So yeah, all of these books, as I say, I've bought and I do want to read, but it's just getting around to them. Red Queen, I think this is a series, isn't it? Yeah, Red Queen, Glass Sword, King's Cage. I think I'm missing one more. Originally I thought it was just a trilogy and I had them all, and I think then I found out there was another one possibly. So, you know, if I like the first three, obviously I can get the other one on eBay or whatever. The Bad Luck Lighthouse, Nikki Thornton. Really like the first one. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, I really like the first one. So that's the sequel. I love the fact that it's set in a lighthouse as well. It's really cool. The Last Spell Breather we have here, that was the kind of, I'm in Waterstones, the cover looks cool. And the same with this one here, House of 100 Clocks. These are ones that I'm just like, oh, that looks really pretty. I'll buy that. But anyway, I will read them eventually. This one is by Jenny Han, Burn for Burn, and who is it? Siobhan Vivian as well. They wrote, well, Jenny Han wrote P.S. I Love, was it? Yeah, P.S. I Love You, isn't it? No, that's not her. To All the Boys I've Loved Before. There we go. Sorry, completely mixed up my books there. What a bad bookworm I am. Yeah, To All the Boys I Loved Before, she wrote that series. Obviously, it's been on Netflix as well, etc., etc. Love that series, so I thought I'd just check out something else from Jenny Han. This one's by Laura Bates, and it's called The Burning. I think this is, I don't know, I'm sure it's about this girl who just loves setting things on fire. It was doing the rounds on Bookstagram and YouTube at the time it came out, so I did get it, but it's one of those, I'm not sure if it's my cup of tea. We'll see. This is by M.A. Bennett, and it's called Foxes. This is the last in the series. I can't remember what it was called now, but anyway, yeah, this is number 3, and it's set in like this like group of university students, and they're at this like private, school students, like a private school, but they're like older teens. They're not like young, they're like older. Anyway, but they're all like into this weird cult and stuff. It's very odd, but I did like the first 2, so I thought I might as well finish off the series with Foxes. And then we move down to the last row here. So we've got a new one here. This is quite a dark thriller apparently, called The Dinner Guest by B.P. Walter. I think it's got a little bit of Agatha Christie vibes mixed with like Stephen King or something, I don't know, but it sounded pretty cool, and I like my thrillers and my horrors, so let's mix the two together, see what we get. Jigsaw Fire in the Stars is down here. Then we've got Alex Approximately. I can't remember who's that. Oh, I can't get them out. I've wedged them so much in. But I've read another book by this same author, and I can't even get to see who the author is. But I really like the book that I'd read from them. So that sometimes I do that. Like if I really like someone's writing, I'll just check to see what other books they've done, and I'll just I like reading their writing style. Marissa Mayer's next with Renegades. Move my little lamps out of the way. This is like gaming. I think it's quite similar to the Marie Lu series that I read. I can't remember the name of, but what is it called? I can't remember. But I know Marie Lu did this gaming series, and I really enjoyed it. I can see the cover in my head and everything, like a coloured cube on it, and I can't remember. But anyway, this is supposed to be quite similar. So in that stage, I was into reading about gaming and stuff, and I thought, yeah, Renegade sounds cool, but I just never really got into that kind of genre for a while, so it's just still sitting here. We've got Morgan Matson's Second Chance Summer. I got this because one of my favourite booktubers, Kit Kat Can Reads, she loves Morgan Matson books, so I started kind of reading some Morgan Matson books. Very kind of young adult romance, kind of contemporary romance stuff. Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven. This is supposed to be really, really good. Not read it. Showstopper by Hayley Barker. Very circusy. I read number 1. Can't remember the name of it. See, I've got terrible memory. This is number 2. Got The Graces, which I think is like witchy. And I think this is witchy as well. The Wicked Cometh by Laura Carlin. Sorry for my sniffing. My hay fever is terrible at the moment. Oh my god. Okay, right, let's move this out. Right. The Boy Who Drew the Future. This was a book that I'd heard on Kit Kats Can Read's channel as well. She'd recommended this, so I'd ordered it. This one I think I got that in Sainsbury's when I was looking for bread and milk and ended up with a book, that kind of thing. We Just Clicked by Annabelle. Then we've got this one here, which is called My Secret YouTube Life. Being a YouTuber, you know, I was interested in that. Flame in the Mist by Renee, I can't say her name, Adia, is that? I know that's a series. I've only got number 1 of it, so I thought I'd see how it is, and if I like it, obviously I'd carry on with the series. Then we've got The Umbrella Mouse, which is supposed to be really sweet, but not ready yet. The Supernatural Enhancements by Edgar Cantero. I've read another book by him. It was really weird and creepy, and I loved it. So that's why I've ordered that one. I've got The Mister by E.L. James, who of course is famous for doing all the 50 Shades of Grey stuff. I'm not into 50 Shades of Grey. Like, maybe I'm just a boring old cow, but like, it just don't do it for me. Tying them all up and all that jazz, it's not for me. However, this book did sound really cool. So I was like, yeah, I'll give that one a go. I've got one up here as well. What's it? Oh, The Mermaid, the Witch and the Sea. Yeah, this is supposed to be good. Oh, I literally look at all my books. I'm like, oh, I just want to read them all now. Literally at this same second. Things the Eye Can't See by Penny Jolson is here. Really like Penny Jolson. She's a really good author. I've read a couple of her books, and she does these amazing young adult thrillers. So yeah, that's going to be good. Persons Unknown by Susie Steiner. This is like a crime series with this lady, police officer, detective kind of thing. So that should be cool, because I really like the first one. Steve Kavanagh's 13 sounds very dark and interesting. I've kind of tried to keep some of my thrillers together here, as you can see. Blood Sisters by Jane Corey, like about missing, like a girl goes missing. And I'm really upset that I have not read these yet. These are 2 Victoria Schwab books, and I love Victoria Schwab books. This is The Archived and The Unbound. So if you've read these, let me know what they're like. But yeah, I love Victoria Schwab. I've read all her other books apart from these 2. And then at the end here, we have a sweet little book here by Alexandra Brown called Ice Creams at Carrington's. Christmas time, I read, I'm just going to put my little bits and pieces back here. I read Christmas at Carrington's, which I really loved. And did that go there? I can't remember. I've just got so much bits and pieces, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I really like Christmas at Carrington, so that is the next one. I just wanted to see what happened to the characters, really, because I really enjoyed that one. Right, you know what, I'm going to tidy these up when I'm finish this video, because otherwise I'll just be sitting here for hours just tidying up all the stuff, and that's a bit boring for you. Right, quickly, I'm going to show you the book I just finished reading, which is this one here, What We're Scared Of by Karen David. This was so good. It made me very emotional, but it was really well wrote. It was kind of fun at the beginning, then it does get more serious, but yeah, really, really interesting book, and I love the front cover as well. The past is closer than we think. And this is my current read as well. This is by Marinia, is that your surname? Marinia Enriquez. Oh, sorry, I'm useless at pronunciations. This is probably one of the creepiest book covers I've ever seen. It's so freaky that I really like it. The dangers of smoking in bed. And this has actually been longlisted for the 2021 International Booker Prize. Ooh. Yeah, it's really weird. I've started reading it. I've read, basically it's a collection of short stories. So I've read like a couple, and very weird, creepy, but not as scary as I thought. However, as I say, only 2 in, so it might get darker. We'll have to find out. But yes, that is my current read. So let me quickly show you the piles here. I need to hoover, so in case you see bits of manky dirt and dust on the floor, I need to hoover. Tomorrow is cleaning day, and also I always drop my lovely goldfish's flakes on the floor, so I don't know how they're supposed to go in the tank, they end up on the floor. Anyway, just ignore the dirty looking carpet. So this book is new, The Outrage by William Hussey. I absolutely freaking loved Hideous Beauty. It made me cry like a baby, so I'm really looking forward to this one. I don't know if it's going to be as emotional as that one, but we'll see. Also, what have I got here? These are new books. I've shown these recently, so I'm not going to kind of go into these again. I did a new book haul video, so if you want to check that out, I kind of go into more detail about all these. But yeah, Everyone Dies Famous in a Small Town, collection of short stories. We've got I Know You Did It by Sue Warman. This is a book here that I was sent from the publishers. It's not out till like August time, so haha, I got it early. Triflers Need Not Apply by Camilla Bruce. I also got sent badges and a nice tote bag and everything. This one looks amazing. Ladies of the Secret Circus. I was recommended by a viewer, so thank you, viewer. Got my lovely Marie Lou here. This is the trilogy that I vow to read this year. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my phone. It's not easy. Yeah, I vow to read this book. It's going to be read, this series, sorry. So this is Marie Lou's The Young Elites. Is it The Young Elites? I think it's called that. Yeah, The Young Elites, The Rose Society, and Midnight Star. 100 billion% I'm going to blooming read this trilogy this year, because I love Marie Lou. This one at the bottom, I can't even see the name of it, but anyway, it's there. What is it called? The Sisters Grimm, that was it. Anyway, and behind here there are some other books. There's just so many books, man. Oh yeah, Deathless Divide by Justina Ireland. That's the sequel to... what is it? I can't remember the blooming name. Hold on. I can't remember. It's about zombies and the Civil War and zombies. Anyway, so that's number 2. I've got Our House Will Pay. I've got Eliza and Her Friends. Is that called? I can't even read that. Eliza and Her... I can't read what it said. Monsters, not Friends. Or maybe the monsters are her friends. I don't know. I've got Haunt in the Deep, and there's another one down there by Kirsten White that I can't get to. It's like a retelling of King Arthur, but with a female lead character. Then we've got the Holly Black trilogy that I've not read. So Valiant, Ironside, and Tithe. Is that how you say it? Tithe? I don't know. So that's there. And I've got a couple more piles. Hold on. I've got some slime here. Because, you know, I make ASMR videos on my other channel, Minxlaura123, ASMR, check it out. So I've always got slime and stuff like that hanging about. Anyway, books. That's what I'm here to talk about. So I've got a young adult thriller called Five Little Liars by Amanda K. Morgan. This is about a group of students who kill their teacher and have to hide the body, and yeah, sounds fun. Night Falls Still Missing by Helen Callahan. I've got to be honest, this story doesn't really shout, yay, I can't wait to read you. However, it is by the author who did these two here, which I absolutely loved, especially Dear Amy. So I was like, I'm going to check it out because I really did enjoy Dear Amy. We've got this one here, Sarah Crosson's One, which is done like in a lyrical kind of way, like, you know, literally there'll be like a few words on each page. These are quite quick reads for me. I do enjoy reading books like that sometimes. Only Mostly Devastated, Sophie Gonzalez. Keep wanting to read it, then just keep getting pushed back, but I do want to read it. Dear Mrs. Bird by AJ Pierce. It sounds a really lovely book, but I think this is more Christmassy. I don't know why, but it's got like a Christmas vibe to it for me because the snow probably. So I might leave that for like Christmassy time. American Dirt, which I wanted for ages, finally got. Not read yet, as ever with my life. Anne Frank, Story of Anne Frank. This is like a graphic novel version. I do have another Anne Frank like graphic novel as well. So, but yeah, this is this one. Whew. Over here is a pile as well. But these are all the Lockwood books by, I can't remember his name, Jonathan Stroud over here. And the last pile. Whew. Okay, so we have This Cover Won't Break. That's number 2 in the series. I can't remember the first one. All I'm saying in this video is I can't remember the name of the first one. The Once and Future Witches. This is a big book. Can you see how thick this is? It's like massive. Everything That Burns is the sequel to Enchanté, which I loved. Rule of Wolves, of course, is the sequel to King of Scars. So these are really chunky. Like, these are like my hardbacks that I've kept in this pile because I can't fit them on the bookcase, and they are big blooming books. I've got People Like Her by Ellery Lloyd, which is supposed to be a really good thriller. Got The Radleys by Matt Haig. I quite like Matt Haig's writing style. He's cool. And this one's about vampires, apparently, so that's pretty cool. Daughters of Night by Laura Shepherd Robinson. We've got Sister Song, which is a signed edition by Lucy Holland. This is gorgeous, this book. Got this one the other day, The Passenger by Ulrich Alexandra Boswich. Hope I said that right. So that's going to be actually both of these books are going to be really upsetting. So I have to prepare myself for these kind of sad books. This is When the World Was Ours by Liz Kessler. Both of these are kind of Holocaust related books. So yeah, I do think it's really important that we read books about the Holocaust. We keep learning from the past. However, I do get very upset when I read them. But as I say, it's very important to read books of this nature, of this subject. Anyway, whew, there we go. That's the end of the video. I'm literally like all booked out. But all these books will get read. Like as I say, I'm a mood reader. I have to be in the mood for a certain book or a certain author. So yeah, I do read them. I either keep them or I sell them on eBay or I give them away to people. I do something with them. And you know what? It's like having my very own personalised bookshop. And I love it. I love nothing better than just looking at my bookcases, and it just gives me a sense of like comfort. Like just seeing the books around me and stuff. It's very relaxing as well for me to just look at my books. And sometimes I'll just sit there randomly and just like look through my books, what I've got, and it's just nice. Anyway, that's me done for this video. Please click like, comment, share, subscribe, smash the notification bell. I'll put the link down below to my Goodreads page, so come and follow me on there and all my social media and all that. Minxler123 ASMR is my other channel, so the link's down below to that, so come and subscribe. And that's the end of the video. Please click like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave a thumbs up as well. Really, means a lot to me. And let me know if you like the look of any of these books, if you've got any of these books, and what book you're currently reading. All right, everyone, take care. Bye, bye. Happy reading.